Namaskar. I am Vivek Tiwari again with a short story. Today's story talks about wit and its power. Once upon a time in a jungle there used to live a band of elephants. During the peak summers they faced an acute shortage of water. Every elephant, each of the elephant feared for their lives as they could not find water very easily. The leader of the group discussed with his group members and asked them what could be the solution. And out came a solution where everybody felt, even the leader felt, that we have to look out for the water and we have to move out in groups to various other locations and search for the water. Another problem came up when they said, if we move out in groups, small batches, then it will be very difficult to come back and again group ourselves and inform everybody. So let's move in one particular batch and we move in one direction. Wherever our leader tells us to move, we'll move. So it was decided the leader paved the way and they started looking for water. While they were looking around, they were so anxious and they were also very wary of the heat that everybody started feeling very tired and exhausted. There were many who started like running away. They lost patience. And suddenly the group entered the land of rabbits. The rabbits saw the elephants coming in and they were unable to protect and inform their group. And unfortunately, a lot of rabbits in this chaos, while the elephants kept trampling on them, they lost their lives. Looking at this scenario, one of the rabbit family members went to its leader and spoke to him about the crisis which they were facing. The leader of the rabbit group again formed a group and called all his members and asked them what could be the solution. One of the younger members of the group stood up and he said, just give me about 5 minutes. I'll just go and tell them not to kill us and be cautious. The leader said, how are you going to do this? Because they are very mighty and they are not going to even hear your voice. You're such a small person, and how are you going to face him? While it was evening and because of the darkness, the problems turned worse and elephants went on a rampage. The younger rabbit thought there is not even a moment to be lost here. So he immediately climbed up a tree and started shouting from there, "Oh, the leader of the elephant group, the mighty elephants, please listen to me." And while he was shouting, one of the group members, the elephant group members, immediately noticed him and informed his leader. So the leader of the elephant group immediately stopped, and when he stopped, the rest of the elephants also stopped. They came to a halt. So the rabbit said, "Oh mighty elephant, you are very mighty. You can do anything what you want. But see, I want to tell you something. Just give me some moment. I want to tell you something which is going to be very important for you, and I am going to save you from a bigger problem coming at you." So the elephant leader said, "Oh tiny one, you please let me know who are you?" and where have you come from? The tiny rabbit said, I am from the planet Moon, and we live here as per the directions of the King of Moon. He provides us everything, and this land belongs to him. The elephant was amazed, surprised. He said, where can I find the moon and talk to your leader, because we need water? So the rabbit said, I'll take you them. And he took them to the lake which was nearby. The elephants were extremely happy. They were relaxed. At last they have found water, but they were also waiting for their leader to hear the announcement of going and drinking water from that lake. So while they awaited, the leader of the elephant group said, asked Mighty Rabbit, where is your leader? So the tiny rabbit, took him near to that lake, and he said, see there in the pond, can you see? And while in the lake, the elephant looked downwards and he could see the image of the moon which was down in that lake. The elephant was really astonished, and by looking at that, he suddenly moved a step ahead and touched the water. The moment he touched the water, there was a disturbance in the lake stream, and the moon's image got distorted. So the elephant queried, why is this happening? So the tiny rabbit said, the moon, our leader, our king, has really got angry. So what do we do? The elephant leader asked. Said, you should pray to him, that you should give a vow, and you should vow that you should never come to this particular land ever again. You should not harm our people. If you do it, then our leader will be very, very angry, and then he is going to give his wrath to you. He will unleash the wrath upon you and your group. So the elephant leader was very afraid. He was scared, and he said, yes, I take a vow that we will go from here, let us drink water from here, and then we will go and we will never return back and harm your people and you. So they went back, and the rabbit saved his entire clan. The moral of the story is, God has given us all kinds of wisdom. Human beings are capable of extracting wisdom out of their lives, the lives which they lead, which is called traditional wisdom. The wit resides in everybody's mind. The wit resides inside every human being's heart. We must use to protect ourselves from uncontrollable situations and unsavory situations. Wit is always going to win over might.